again. All right, I think we're going to have a 4-boat field here. And as I look out across the water, of course, I see 3 boats. So maybe we're going to have a 3-boat field. We've got 5 ready to go, but I know our GPS 95 with Tim Hamilton behind the wheel is not going to run. I talked to Tim in the pit area, so he is not going to answer the bell. Oh, and I can tell you who is not out there. It is the dark boat of Marissa Stone. The young lady is not out there, which means we will have Dave Hooker in boat 100, Dave Weber, boat number 39, and Levi Weber will be driving boat number 28. So we still got to pick out that 28 and 39. And then we've got the yellow boat in 100. That is going to be So the first boat down in the lower corner there is Levi Weber driving boat number 28. I think maybe I got this straight. If we get this down to a 1-boat field, I know I can keep it straight then. We've taken 5 down to 3, but I think we're getting there. David Hooker, I'd like to see Hooker take this thing and put it way out front because it'll be easy to call. I can spot that yellow boat. These guys are hard to see. They get the numbers down low on the water. They're a little difficult here, but they're going to come here and put us a show with 1:35 seconds to go here before our start. It is our SE final. They call it the Sportsman entry. We were going to combine these things with our GPS 95s, but unfortunately, Tim Hamilton not going to be able to answer the bell. Yes, sir, Mr. Brown. What do you got?
Well, Levi's in the purple deck boat. That's the easiest thing to figure him out. Levi's in the purple deck, and Dave, his dad, just went dead at the entrance of turn 2. That's a green boat. Watching these guys is just a kick in the pants. I started out in this class. I never had as much fun as I did running E-boats.
Well, I appreciate the help, but you remember when you hired me 4 years ago, I said I can't do this, I'm colorblind.
How'd you know that was a yellow boat?
I can see yellow versus, I don't know, I can't see purple. I'm a cougar, I don't recognize purple. So what do we got? We got Hooker and who?
Hooker and Levi now.
All right, so Hooker, now I can do it. Thanks, Mr. B. Kip Brown. Hooker and Levi, we ought to be able to keep these straight.
What? I'll give you some more if you want. Hooker's running a Javelin. His dad, Dave Hooker, built Javelin boats with Al Lapointe. So I'll talk about flat bottoms. We got 15 seconds to go before the start of this here heat. We got Dave Hooker on the inside, Levi Weber on the outside. Levi's in a Marlin. That's a Marlin hole on the outside. That's a Javelin hole on the inside. Oh, we're coasting across the line. Hooker needs to get on the gas right now. Oh, and he's still late. All right, I'm going to go give Hooker a piece of my mind after this heat. But Hooker's in lane 1. We got Levi Weber on the outside in lane 2 in the Marlin. Side by side coming out of the first turn, first lap. First time on the water for this particular boat of Dave Hooker's. He's got actually a couple 3 Javelin holes that are in different stages of completion. Dave Hooker kind of babying into that second turn. Lets off the gas a little, gets the boat set, and then he'll accelerate out of that turn. End of lap 1, we got side by side Dave Hooker on the inside, Levi Weber on the outside. This is the best thing about this SE class is how competitive it is. Reasonably priced. These boats are just kind of laying around. They're too small to run in Super Stock or Pro Stock or K. but they're awesome for this, 80, 85 mile an hour SE class. Stock Chevrolets, they put out around 375 horsepower, run a V-drive, and you can get into this class pretty inexpensive, and you can see, I mean, these guys are just having a ball. When you get 6 of them out here, it's just awesome. Levi taking it out wide here. He's running out in about lane 5. Hooker sticking it in lane 1. Levi keeping his boat speed up. That little hippity hop that you see out of the Marlin, that's what we call the Marlin hop. Those things are famous for doing that. Don Watmore used to build Marlin boats. He also raced them, and he raced those little 16-footers in Superstock and SK, also in E-boats, and he was just an animal. In fact, that was his nickname. It was Don the Animal Watmore. So good to see the start of a resurgence in this class. Again, this is the class that I cut my teeth in back in 94, 95, 96. I ran this class, and it was just an awesome, awesome time. Some of the same boats are running. These guys are side by side taking the white flag. Whoa! Little Marlin hop there. I believe I just got Laura. Levi Weber holding Dave Hooker into lane 1 there, making him square off those buoys. Dave had a pretty good exit there. Got just about a 2 boat length lead for Levi Weber there on the outside in the Marlin. Hooker cuts it down to 1 boat length. Just about side by side going into the last turn. Good exit for Dave Hooker. He's got a slight lead coming off there. I think that Levi Weber's got a little boat speed on him. Coming down to the line. Levi Weber takes it by 1 boat length. Good boat race in this heat.
Want to thank Mr. Kip Brown. I don't know if he'll stand close to me again if we do that again.